What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Tap Heroes. It is by VaragtP, and it released actually quite a while ago, guys, last year in June. So it's a little bit of an older game, and I don't know if VaragtP is how you say it. It might be VaragtP or something. I don't know, guys. But that's the developer, and this game was sent to me about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, something like that. It was added to my long list of first look videos and other various things that I want to cover that I am trying to get out there. And I figured that I would play it all for you guys for about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 15 to 20. I don't know, guys. Tap games, or clicker games, as it were, a lot of people like them a lot, and that's cool, and I'm super happy that folks enjoy it. To me, I don't really care for them that much, but they're fun to do every once in a while. So I figured I'd showcase it for all of you guys who are clicker fans, and we will hop in and get started. I just I tried to reset my saved game. Apparently there's no way to reset that, but apparently my people are still going. So here we are, we're in the woods, we're fighting something, I don't know what's going on. We have heroes, we have a whole bunch of money. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm a little bit sad about. There doesn't seem to be a way to reset. So if I had any recommendations for this, I would say that they should probably make this a reset thing. So we can tap to heal, or we can tap to attack, and we can get through stuff a little bit quicker. We can go to our stats here and see how many people we have defeated, how many times we have tapped or clicked, as it were. The furthest area reach, we can check our powers, we can check our heroes, and we can do all sorts of upgrades and stuff. Apparently we're in the first area. I am going to buy some upgrades here. We have a tremendously huge amount of money, so it looks like I will be clicking to get our attack up quite a bit higher. We're up to 30 there. Crit, I want to have crit at 100% if at all complete, or at all possible. We just completed our first area, guys. So, oh, there we go. We can only max out. Oh, we actually spent the majority of our money. Alright, well, let's get ourselves a little bit of healing there. And our heroes are here. We have a warrior. Do we have other heroes that we can do? Powers and heroes. Oh, we can just level up our heroes straight attack as well. Okay, that's cool. So we'll do some of that. Upgrade a little bit of it here. And our hero's health is where? Do we know? I guess that's his health up there. Alright, so we can just burn through this as quickly as we can. What is this? Your hero proceeds to the next area. And we can also pick up all the money as it flops around, and we just murder stuff left, right, and center. It's fine, guys. Alright, we're going to proceed to the next area. It's going to be a little bit stronger. The woods level 2. As you guys see, we're a little bit OP for this particular area, but we have to get through 10 waves, and we have done so. We can go to the next area. And unfortunately, this is not going to be indicative of how to play this. I do apologize, guys. Apparently, when you're not logged in, you're not playing, unless I left this on and I was unaware of it. Apparently, you continue to level up, and your heroes continue to gain stuff and gain money and kill enemies. So that's kind of cool. This is supposed to be like a puppet show-esque type version of a clicker game. So if you guys are wondering why it looks kind of a little bit stranger than some of the other ones that you may have seen, but that's the whole premise behind it. It's supposed to be the first ever puppet show RPG, as they call it. Alright, we're up against the boss, and the boss did not stand much of a chance. We're going to increase our health a bit more. I feel like that may be the biggest and best move we can possibly do for ourselves here. We'll throw out the heals. Have to double the crit, and we're into the desert, guys and gals. I don't know how far the levels go. We can also pick up a mage, apparently, for our one blue monies there. And we can throw the mage into the mix. And we can buy some power-ups for the mage. There we go, we got the will. I don't know what the will does. Mage's chance of double heal. Oh, he heals our warrior. That's kind of neat. We unlocked an achievement, the fighter. And we're done with this area. On to the next. Like I said, guys, I was hoping to at least start at level 1 so you guys could see what was going on. When I logged in, I started up my video. I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, I don't, I'm like, oh, no, I had 37,000 monies. This seems a little bit silly. So we're going to try to spam through this a little bit and just get some catch-up going on here. Like, the first few areas are going to be insanely easy, mostly because of the fact that, well, we're super over-leveled for this. So, there's that. We're just going to click our way to victory here. And you don't have to necessarily treat it as a clicker. If you just go with the heroes in general, you can actually get 10 points up in this. That's the plan anyway. You can actually just kind of watch what happens and let your heroes do their job and see if they can win the fight. And you can always have this on in the background. That's one of the cool things about clicker games, especially ones that have like automatic clicking stuff, or like your heroes or your people or your creatures or whatever auto attacks or auto clicks for you. You can actually do other things in the background while you level up and when you farm for that additional item or whatever it is that you want or need. Alright, we're going to increase the speed up to 10 as well. I'm going to try to get our mage up to 10 on all fronts. That's the plan right now. We are just blasting through wave after wave of enemies. They are not really standing much of a chance. There's a boss. We'll let the boss sit there for a minute. I'll throw out a couple heals here just in case he decides to go down. Let's see how the boss fight goes. It looks like our healer's keeping us somewhat healthy, but not... Oh, we kind of fully healed there briefly. Will the hero be able to survive it? It doesn't look like it, so we're going to spam some heals up on our healer. Or our hero, our warrior, as it were, and bam, down he goes. Swords are sharper. Alright, we're going to get 10 points there, and well, 9 there. We got ourselves the rogue that we can now unlock. And he can join the fray as well. He sits on the back, and apparently he just shoots. He inflicts poison on enemies, and apparently he has the stun power of the slow arrow. That's interesting. Alright, we're going to go back to the mage. Looks like our boy is holding the line quite well. Again, guys, I'm not like I said, I'm not a massive fan of games like this, but again, I've dabbled with them occasionally, and they can definitely be a fun experience. Just kind of mindless work. I mean, so many games are so complicated these days that sometimes it's nice to just be able to be like, yeah, just click the enemy to death and you want them to die. It's like, it's almost like a shooter where you don't really have to aim so fervently, you know, aiming for that headshot or what have you. You just spam click like, die, fool, die. And it feels pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to go over to our warrior here. We're going to get his health up to 10. We're going to try to increase his crit up a little bit here. Maybe his speed a bit more too. Alright, we're ready for the next level. Apparently we do not have to click on the money. All we have to do is hover our mouse over it. We'll take a look. We're delaying them by 6 seconds every time we fire. And apparently we don't have any poison going just yet. So let's increase the amount of poison damage so he actually can do some damage. There it is. I saw the 19 pop up there, guys. That was pretty sweet. Alright, again, we're going to shoot for level 10 on everything. Let's see if we can't spam through this a little bit. Maybe get into the boss fight on the next level. We're on Plains level 12, apparently. Alright, we got another monetary dealie there that we can add to our collection. Not quite ready yet, but we're getting ever closer. Quite a bit of money coming our way. We'll increase the speed up, and we can't do the crit just yet. Alright, our hero is doing fine. Alright, we shall gather up all of these wonderful various things, and we shall buy... There we are. We're at 10 across the board on our warrior with 15 on his attack. The mage itself, I would prefer to increase the mage healing powers a little bit more. Just on the off chance that our guy is getting wrecked by anything. Alright, we ready for... Well, we're not ready for a boss battle just yet. Alright, stuff is starting to happen though, guys. Stuff is starting to get a little bit more challenging here. We'll take a look at the rogue here. So what is potency? Frequency of the damage inflicted by poison. Well, we can increase that a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can't murder our way through at least another one of these here. Increase that. There we go. We'll go one more point into the poison as well. There we are. Now back to the mage. I definitely want to get the mage's power up to 15 if at all possible. And then from there, who knows what we'll do. Alright. Man, it looks like more murder, death, killing here. Apparently right-clicking doesn't do anything, guys. It'd be cool if you could, like, auto right-click or something. There's an extra shop. A familiar. You get for 5 a banker. Alright, what does the familiar do? Summon a pet to fight at your side. The banker allows earn 2x amount of coins with the banker. Let's see here. The inn rest heroes to full health between areas. That's not bad. And healing potions. 5 health potions. Well, I think if we're maxed out on our actual heroes and everything else as far as what we can get with the blue money, I think we should probably grab the banker first. It does seem like the best of the abilities that we have. Alright, we'll burn through this guy relatively rapidly. We'll get through this. Maybe we'll be able to battle a boss again. It's been a little bit of time. I'm ready for some boss fighting. I think you guys might be as well. There are very, very many clicker games out there, guys and gals, so I don't mind showing them off every once in a while. Like I said, my wife has even played a few of these, and she's a fan. I'm like, really? You like playing that? Like, a lot. Like, I'm cool with, again, playing it every now and then. But she plays it a lot. I'm like, you're okay? She's like, yeah, it's just something mindlessly to do and just have fun with it. I'm like, alright, that's cool, you know? At least you're doing something more than, like, matching 3 colors in a row. She does a lot of Facebook games, guys. So, yeah, she does a lot of, match 3, match 4, or whatever the case is. It's like, she's also a big fan of Defense Grid, by the way. She likes those games a lot. She's not so good at Defense Grid 2, though, unfortunately. We have kind of crushed her soul on that, and she is just like, it's not fair, I don't want to play it anymore. I'm like, why? Because we can't touch your score. She's really competitive. She tries not to be, but she's super competitive. Wow, we are pretty far up in the plains area, and we have not run into a boss again in quite a while here. Alright, well, I'm gathering up a large chunk of cash right now to make sure that we can do whatever kind of upgrade that we need to. I'm going to increase your stuff up to 15 there. Alright, let's see how this plays out. We have the poison out. The attacks are coming, the heals are coming, and they are easily keeping him healthy, wealthy, and wise. Should probably upgrade the health of our warrior, as it seems that he is the only one getting attacked right now. And maybe he will always be the only one getting attacked. I don't know. But he's definitely quite powerful. We will smack this guy a few times and weaken him. Alright, let's see if we can't get through this. Alright, some cash money's coming out of that chest there. And eventually we'll be on the final guy and potentially a boss fight. Maybe not. Nope. It looks like maybe every 10 levels we'll get to a boss fight. I'm not sure. I'm going to go to the warrior. I'm going to increase his health a little bit. And I guess his attack. I'm assuming he does the most damage. He does 47, where the other one does 34 every... Well, 34 to 21, 47. There's some good stuff there. Definitely like to earn more coins. I would also like to do a few other things. What is this? Increase attack and health by 25%. Oh, that's a pretty cool little feature too. So if you want to spend the 5 blue coins over here, you can actually increase your hero itself. Make him even more powerful. I wonder if you can do that with all the heroes. Increase power by 25%, and the rogue will increase poison damage. I think the warrior probably has the best increase. I'm not sure if it's like cumulative. Like if you do this early on, will every point you put into everything else also be increased by 25%, or is it like a one-time deal? Like if you have 100 and you increase it, you have 125. And then if you add another 100 on top of that, you're not really hitting at 250. You're hitting at still 225 or whatever the case would be, right? Well, I guess technically if you added, yeah, something like that, guys. Yeah, 250, that would have been accurate. But it doesn't seem to be the thing. Alright, we're going to go to the Plains 19, guys and gals, and when we get to our next and final boss fight, that's where I'll break out the episode. Like I said, there's not really a whole lot to talk about while doing it. That's why coverage of stuff like this, while the game might be fun and a lot of people may like these types of games, it's hard to do coverage of it because of, well, as you can imagine, there's only so much you can talk about while you're spam clicking the same area. I mean, there's level ups and other stuff to do and some cool stuff to find, but it's not really a compelling way to, you know, it's hard to commentate on, I guess is the best way to say it. But still, I'm glad to let you guys know what's out there. I will continually do first look videos on stuff that, you know, I might not personally play as often, but I still think they deserve a shot. Or stuff that gets sent to me from developers that are trying to get their name known, because, you know, I'm all about indie developers and getting their stuff out there, so I'm more than willing to showcase. Alright, let's see how we stack up against the big... Oh, gosh. Oh, man, he almost annihilated us immediately. Let's stack up our HP a little bit here. Smack this guy down a little bit, spam the heals. Yeah, he's definitely doing some work on our boy here. Alright. Oh, we're doing a little bit of damage to this guy. See, this is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting. when you're not quite strong enough to really just like flat out own a boss, you gotta make sure that your dude's staying safe and healthy. And you're spamming out those attacks. See, that's good. You just gotta throw out a little bit here and there, and it's okay. Throw out the double there. He's gonna smack him again. The big heal. Follow up with a small heal. Pretty much negates all the singular attack damage he does, but the timing's not ideal or perfect just yet. There was a critical hit there too. Alright, we're close. We're going to spam through most of the remaining health that he has. We'll let our heroes finish it off, though. That's the play. Alright, boys, finish him. Yeah! Alright, we destroyed the king. It's great. We got ourselves an extra coin there. He is still attacking us. We're going to go to the next area just so we're not getting murdered. Anyway, folks, that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. We have 4 out of 5. Again, there's several different ways we can upgrade. We can check the shop here. These multiple things. I think the inn's pretty cool. It'll fully heal us between each area that we go to. The banker's really awesome with it giving us 2x the amount of coins that we're gathering at this point. I mean, lots of cool stuff, and plus the familiar, more damage being done. Obviously, the attacks that we see, I mean, it's good stuff all around. I think keeping your healer up to snuff is probably one of the better plays that you can do. Especially the speed and the heal upgrade. The will itself, getting that double heal, is pretty nice too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's a flat percentage or what. Either way, folks, that's going to do it. The game, once again, is called Tap Heroes. I hope you enjoyed this first look. And yeah, it's a fun game. It's pretty inexpensive as well. I know there's a lot of free ones out there. This one, maybe it offers a bit more. Again, I'm not a clicker hero type aficionado, so I don't know exactly if this is the greatest clicky game ever, but it seems fun enough. Seems like there's enough stuff here, and the whole premise is pretty cool. You know, it's supposed to be like a puppet show. And the hand-drawn scenery in the background and whatnot, and the little, like, stickers. I mean, I like it. It kind of looks like puppets, you know, on sticks, and you're moving them around and whatnot. And boom, you wiggle to the right, and you attack, and the animals and the enemies and stuff. I like it. I like it a lot, guys. For clicker games, it's definitely one of the best ones that I've played recently. I've only played maybe 5 or 10 in my entire life. I remember playing the Steam one, and I actually hated that one because you had to do it for so long, and that was not this last year's winter sale, it was the one before that. And you had to play it for so long to really get any of the really good rewards. So I was not a big fan of that one, but this one, I mean, you can play for just a few minutes here and there, and you don't have to go crazy. Your guys seem to stand up pretty good. You could just potentially do the boss fights, maybe do something on the side while you're doing it, and your people still earn stuff while you're logged off, or at least my people did, so there is that. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions about the game, you can always leave them down below. Hopefully the developer will see them. If you want more information about the game, where to pick it up, or, well, just information on the game in general, I mean, it's all going to be down below in the description of the video. Information on the game, the developer, and all that wonderful fun stuff, guys. It's always down there. It always will be, forever and ever and ever, as long as I can find it, and as long as I have it. It'll be there for all of you. And until the very next first look, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by this wonderfully clicky first look episode, and I will see you later.